James can't get it to go. Thompson will bring it up for Dallas.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving, one of the outstanding mid-range shooters. This guy legit 3-level.
Pass to Thompson. Irving looking around.
Kyrie Irving.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. So the Bucks win the tip. Here's Lillard. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Gotta appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Okongwu up top. The three from Reza Shea. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Reza Shea's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
Antetokounmpo outside. It's stolen by Johnson. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Out left to the wing. Now here's Okongwu. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Prince. Now Antetokounmpo. Plenty of space. And another miss by Milwaukee.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team seconds. Into the Bucks. Number 9.
Here's Young. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Milwaukee ball.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's Daniels. He shoots. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Atlanta shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And, Coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here's Milwaukee now. It's a three-point game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Young. Back to Okongwu. Pass to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Young. On the wing, Kuzma. Now Lopez. Over LeVert. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Right wing. Tries to spin move. Outside Young. Pass to Daniels. LeVert outside. Back to Daniels. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Bucks trail. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
That one drops. He ties it up. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season.
They're hardworking, and it's helped them stay on the margins, at least, of the playoff picture.
Now here's LeVert. Still no points.
Give credit to LeVert. The correct choice in the pick and roll. Sometimes it's best to just give up the rock.
Here's Lillard. And he comes up with a bucket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Right side. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma. For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker, and then he doesn't force things offensively, and that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
JYG, know your game.
A Swiss Army knife talent, LeVert is very skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
And the dunk by Lillard.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Goes up on the wing. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Hawks on top, leading by a point. And we'll be back right after this.
10.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
The Hawks leading. LeVert with the ball. Yet to see a basket. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Now Lillard. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Capella. Niang outside. Pass to Riza Shea. LeVert outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. They get it again. Over to the left wing. The 3 from Riza Shea. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Capella. Here's Riza Shea. Takes the 3. Atlanta again missing. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Nance. Back to Niang. LeVert outside. Here's Buffkin, guarded by Trent. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks leading by 3. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Here's Nance, guarded by Trent. Man with it. And Atlanta misses again. Pass to Trent. Back to Porter. That shot off. Nice D from Nance. Niang, right side. Outside man. To the paint. Here's Nance. The shot's good.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Pass to Lopez. Into the lane. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Kuzma for three.
Come into town for this one. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. It'll be Portland off the tip. Ayton. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Brent, this should be a very intriguing matchup. Both these teams feature some very athletic players.
Well, if we get out in transition, Kevin, there's definitely some top 10 moments that are going to come up. A bunch of high flyers on both of these rosters, and we expect to see a lot of airtime from these players tonight.
Pass to Kamare. Here's Ayton, guarded by Bane. 5 to shoot. Nice move. The kick out to Simons. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, Simons has great confidence in shooting that 3 ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
Wells in the corner. Now here's Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The 3 from Morant. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Nice answer. Simons says hello. Great answer.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Yes, but it's no good. It's been a quick start for Portland. It's a 5-point game. And Sharp has it in the corner. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Here's Morant. Edey gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here's Avdia. Over to the left wing. Komarov. Pass to Sharp. Here's Simons. Back to Avdia. Right wing. And here's Sharp. Outside, Simons. And again, it's Portland converting.
And I like how Simons didn't get rattled. Clock winding down. Still a good rhythm on that shot.
Jackson in the corner. Back to Morant. Portland grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Portland shooting their first free throw of the game here. And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Now, here's Bain. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Takes a step back. Avdia on the wing. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Portland no good that time either. The Grizzlies trail by 5. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. And confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Three-pointer, Simons. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And Anthony believing in himself that time, just zero hesitation on that, Jake.
Pass to Edey. Morant outside. Shoots over Simons. Outside for Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Payne for 3. Avdia with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Outside, Avdia. Ayton inside. And the layup is good.
Yeah, no.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing here by 8. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Outside, Simons. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Back to Sharp. Right side, Avdia. Shakes him.
Oh, yes, sir.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And it's Clark with the jam.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done. Today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
It's Morant with the drive. And stolen by Simon. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Trailblazers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
Bain, no good. Portland leading by 9. Here's Sharp. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And that's now 6 points for Shaedon Sharp. Morant with it. He has 5. It's good.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
A kick out to Simons. Over Morant. Aldama with the rebound. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Morant gets it to go.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
And here's Sharp. He has 6. Pass to Avdia. Fires it up. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Morant looking around. Tries the spin move. Now Bain. Just 5 to shoot. A three-pointer, no good. Trailblazers leading by 7. Simons on the wing. Back to Ayton. Outside, Simons. Pass to Ayton. Outside, Avdia. Nailed from three-point land.
Timeout.
And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Grizzlies making a switch here. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excelling?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses. Simons choosing to drop that dime instead of forcing his own play.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Down low. Stolen by Avdia. Here's Sharp. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric.
Inside. Here's Avdia. Lays it up off the glass. Avdia's got the lead up to 14 now for the Trailblazers. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. Memphis moving that ball around. Wells. And again, Memphis no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Kamare. Simons with the ball. Abdi on the wing. No good from outside. And so it's Portland sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back right after this.